G'day everyone, Uncle Jojo here. Great to see ya. I've been asked a question by Nicholas. G'day Nick, this one's for you. Nick has asked me about different types of timbers that we use on building sites and how we know the difference of them. So step with me. Once again, we'll check out some of the new types of timber. We've got some Oregon, we've got some radiata pine, and we've got some OB. So let's check it out. Here is a piece of radiata pine. That's new timber. Here's a piece of OB. Side by side. This is an old piece of timber, and here we've got a piece of Oregon, and that's obviously an old piece of timber. So they've done a renovation through this section here. These ceiling joists through here, these are all radiata pine. Right up the top there though, you can see that's our rafters and the existing or original ceiling joist. One of those is Oregon, which is on the left hand side, and the right hand side is OB. Oregon is a Douglas fir pine, radiata pine is a pine, and OB is a eucalypt. So it's a very hard, dense wood. So there's several different types of timbers. In a basic sense, we've got two different types of timbers, hardwood and softwood. I can go through that in more detail later if you haven't already seen it. Most timbers that we use today, in today's day and age, for building in Victoria and New South Wales is hardwood, F17, or softwood, MGP10 or F7. Pines are an F7. Most of the time they have to be stress graded. Pines are an F7, hardwoods are an F17. We can get LVLs, laminated veneer lumber, or we can get GL13s, 14s, 17s, and that's laminated timbers that are made to a stress grade. In a nutshell, when we were building yesteryear, you can see over here, this here is a piece of OB, this here is a piece of OB, and this is the new build. This is radiata pine through here. If you step over here, this is a wall that we pulled down earlier. Here's a piece of Oregon. We can tell that because of both the grain that runs through and the smell of it. It's really important to know your different types of timbers when you're building. This is an OB, most of this is OB. Here's another piece of Oregon. And then you'll find offcuts of pine through here, here and there. What that is people just trying to stitch in to what was already existing. Nick, have a look at this. This is a piece of Oregon and it's got termite damage straight through it. You can see here's the track that they had. They've actually come in a couple of spots. It wasn't tasty enough for them. They've eaten this and then they've gone. We've worked on entire houses where they've eaten the entire frame completely and the top floor is sitting just on top of the windows and that's all that's holding it up. Termites are full on. Either way, this here being piece of Oregon, this piece of OB, and back there is our radiata pine. They're the main timbers that we use. So hopefully I've answered all your questions, Nick. If you've got any other questions or queries, thanks for watching, and flick them over and I'll make sure I try and get to them for you. Till then, stay unreal, banana peel.